Several local law enforcement agencies are helping promote a nationwide effort to discourage thieves from getting into cars. It's called the 9 p.m. routine, and Jack is sitting down asking questions about how it works.
Thanks, Brooke. Joining me is the Public Information Officer with the Englewood Police Department, Officer Tim Corcoran. Tim, thanks so much for joining us here this afternoon. We appreciate your time. How did the 9 p.m. routine come about?
So it originated in Pasco County, Florida. The sheriff's office there in 2017 created this routine to help remind their citizens and give them some extra ways to make themselves better to not be victims of crime.
And it's become very popular, is that right?
It has, yes. There's many agencies across the nation that use it. The parts that go along to that is that at 9 o'clock, just to remind you to go out, make sure you remove all your valuables from your vehicles, whether that be your keys, cell phones, laptops, your guns, firearms, things like that.
What's all included in the routine then?
So in addition to removing those items, locking up your vehicle, make sure that you've closed your garage doors, turned on outside lights, make sure you've locked your windows if you have that kind of thing. Make sure, like I said, your garage door especially, because those get left open quite often. It's easy to remember. It's easy to forget to put it down.
Yeah. Oh no, I've done it myself. I think we've all done it. A lot of people at home right now think they live in a safe neighborhood, and they probably do by all accounts. But what's the message to those to make sure that their homes are really indeed safe?
So you want to put up, you want to make sure that you're following this routine, but you want to make sure that you're locking those things up. Make sure that you've pulled those valuables out, regardless of how you feel, how safe you feel your neighborhood is. You still want to do it. We have found that when we actually do catch people breaking into the vehicles and that, they don't actually live in our area. They travel into other neighborhoods and cities to commit these crimes.
Now, not everybody is home at 9 o'clock. I mean, you take a look at the people in this studio, me, Brian, and Brooke. We get home much later than that. What is your message to those people? How can they get involved in this?
I would say it doesn't have to be 9 o'clock. What you can simply do is just make it the time that you come home. For example, myself, when I get home from work, I look around my car, make sure I've pulled everything out, go ahead and lock it for the night. Even if I'm going to go somewhere later, just get in that habit to make sure you do it as soon as you get home, or whatever time works best for you.
And then what should you do if you think maybe someone was tampering with your car? Maybe you had to leave it parked outside for whatever reason, or your garage full or whatever. What should you do at that point?
Leave it alone. Don't touch anything. That's the biggest part for us. Call your local law enforcement agency and have them send an officer out so they can take a look at it to determine if there's anything that we should be doing.
No, you can never be too safe. Is that right?
That's right. You cannot.
When you feel safe, sometimes that's when you really got to put your guard up.
When you get complacent. Yep. And I've been there myself, so it can happen to any of us.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Officer Tim Corcoran, Public Information Officer at Englewood Police. We appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right.